Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Kyle Plays the Video Games. Tonight, Bill the Samurai there, nailed it. Do-over, Izanagi, string. Tonight, Robot Ninjas. Say it with me. In space. And on that note, no, confound it all. I forgot how to play this game. I forgot how to play any game that isn't Nioh. And just like kind of like I forgot how to stream any game that isn't Nioh. Kind of like the Water Buffalo, of which Bill the Samurai, king of... Wait, no. Dang it, this is going to take a while to get readjust here. What? Hold on. What? Oh my god, how does anything... I can English? No, not that. Why does my dude look like a hipster librarian? I have so many questions. Have a moment, ladies and gentlemen. No one panic. No one panic. Look. I think that's where Japan is. Wait. No, I don't think it is, because that's like Saturn or something. Japan is not on Saturn. Facts. See, we're learning stuff already. Bruh, do you see the freaking, like, cool room, the space room? In space! I had a name for it, but I forgot. I made this. It is the space, in space, observation porch, cool room of meditation or something. Man, I don't be knowing. It's cool though. Trust me. And it's in space. Oh, right. Okay, check. Yes, it is indeed in space. In space. We're here with the homie Aeon, who you probably can't hear, as always. Illuminati confirmed. But fear not. I know I've been saying this for like infinity zillion debillion years, but... Oh, we got one person on the channel. Welcome to Shadow Sword Games. Kyle Plays the Video Games. Though speaking of Shadow Sword Games, be sure to check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. In space. And on that note... Bia! That's not how that was supposed. Okay. Do-over. And on that note... Bia! Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for, but... You know what? In this room, awesome. In space! I can hear the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. Believe it. See, this is the cool space room. It's all like, whoa, dude. Oh, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, has invited me to a game of Nioh? Wait, no. I shall accept. Nani? Omae mushinderu. We're going straight to where? Hydron? Is that in Oshu Prefecture? Wait, no, confound it all. Plays the it is dark in this room. I remember why I called it the dark room, because I'm creative like that. This is the dark level. Are you seeing this, the homie Aeon? Be sure to check me out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. That is our, like, the essence of our very existence. She's gone, man. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think you can hear the homie Aeon. Confound it all. Oh, be sure to check me out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. But no, for realsies. For realsies. Okay, that is the highest form of realness that is known to mankind. Facts. Uh, yeah. So, oh, I made this lovely fountain. It's sort of Asian inspired. You know, it kind of reminds me of Japan, where Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo reigns. Never mind. That's not the point. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I kind of did, or somebody done did a bit of redecorating. That's how you pronounce that, maybe, but not really. Of the Justice League headquarters here. It's pretty funky. Yeah. We still do we still got the Christmas decorations out? Oh my god, how embarrassing. Yeah, I think somebody had the great idea of like, hey, what would you know, it'd be cool if we just put like an ish load of just ice all over the place. Oh, actually, that is kind of a cool idea because it's like a little ice tunnel, and there's like snowy stuff, and it's all blue and frosty, and it's like, oh. The home Aeon says he will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube channel Sword Games. In fact, you know what you could do? You could check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, which you should do anyway. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. But you could do that right at this very moment. And the homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. He's going to be the president of YouTube. Facts. And he's going to do a hell of a lot better job than Susan. Yeah, you heard me. Come get me, Susan. Come at me. What you gonna do? Nothing. Actually, if Susan does come after you, I don't think anyone but the good Lord Jesus himself can protect you. Or perhaps Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. Uh, not that he's here. Not that we're missing him or anything. What? Oh my, what is this then? What are you then? Clan best. Not that kind. What? Yanni? Like Big Yanni? Be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Wait, I cannot point. Why can I not point at the screen? But no, hipster librarian, get out of here. Oh my god. I want to go back to Nioh. I'm just kidding. We will go back to Nioh. Fear not. But we will also go to other things as well. Unless they got what? What is it? The homemade. Oh, right. Yeah, the home Aeon, be sure to check them out on the YouTube Shadow Sword Games, says, are asked if we are ready to do numbers. Specifically, major numbers. Yet more specifically, unspeakable numbers. Believe it. Ungodly godly numbers. For what is a king to a god? Well, unless it's king of the water buffalo, then that's a different thing. Facts. And on that note, let's do this. Utfan Miller. What's an Utfan Miller? I forgot how to do things that are not play Nioh. Oh yeah. Oh. Evasive maneuvers. Thank God I have not forgotten that because. Oh, what is this? The homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, is live Warframe with the homies. Oh my god. This is a momentous occasion. It's a freaking all-starness of all-starringness. Not starring Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. He's taking a break. But fear not, he shall return.
The enemy is at the up. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Ludicrous speed. Indeed. That guy is not built the samurai. King of the water buffalo. Chad Riot! He's from Denmark, by the way. Ladies. Chad Riot. Guess what? It is I, Bill the Samurai King. Oh, wait, no. It is not. For once. For like the first time. Oh! Is that one of them, space things? Well, I've been in Japan being king of the water buffalo and such for, like, ever. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do. Or I need to start. You've been in Raccoon City suffering for no reason whatsoever. But, thank God, I think it's finally over. What, Capcom? Yes, they are horrible creatures, the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. And yes, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Games. You know the homie... Hey, get out of here, you aliens. I've been all over Japan being Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo, but I've returned to space. Fear not, Bill the Samurai he will return. He's just we're taking a short break because we've done nothing but be Bill the Samurai for like ever, and you know you gotta diversify your portfolio and crap. I think we still haven't solved the. Well, yeah, yes, I know that the homie Yanni. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Place. The homie Yanni, who I don't think you can hear because we're still working on getting that fixed. And I know I've been saying this for infinity years, but I really am actually going to get that joint fixed. I finally figured it out. We will use the Discord. Unfortunately, there are minor setbacks for the moment, but no one panic, okay? Chop, 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 chop. The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Shadow Games, says RPD Freeze. And these aliens say, blah, we're aliens and stupid, please kill us, Bill the guy who reminds me a lot of Bill the Samurai, who is also king of the water buffalo, except he's in space. I mean, I am using a katana after all, so. Who do you think taught my robot space ninja in space? Yes, Goss, the homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube Yanni Place, just got Fast Boy, aka Goss, the Warframe, whose job is to be fast. And he is enamored with Fast Boy's fastness to a high degree. Which is, not there's anything wrong with that. Die, evil things! Build this... dang it. Robot Ninja in space. Dude, what if Robot Space Ninja in space actually is Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo? Like, but in the future, they done turned him into a Robot Ninja and put him in space. Bruh. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Place, says, yes, his consciousness was, like, transferred into a Warframe in the future. We might need to work on that, have a little, like, crossover thing. Get chopped up, evil aliens. For Japan! We can still do things for Japan. It still exists. Even though we're in space. Oh, I apologize, friends. Bruh, my eyes be turning into some of that Elmer's glue up in his joint. Chad Riot, thanks for stopping by. He's from Denmark, by the way. Ladies. Cool suit. I haven't made the Bill statue. Bill the Samurai? Need to work on this. Oh, why, thank you. Chad Riot. Ice and fire create. Oh, whoop. Ice and fire creates water. Well, it depends on the exact proportions. It could create vapor, fog, or something. Die, evil things! You have speed. You have fast boy. The homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Place. What it? Oh, okay. These things, which I am perhaps less than intelligently trying enthusiastically to murder to death in vain, are the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Tetris Games. Are actually his Army of the Dead in space. Wait a second, the homie Aeon, are you using like evil Nioh magic and the power of the spirit stones to accomplish that? Because I know one person at least who would be very upset about that. And I'll give you a hint, his name is Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. That sentence, the homie Yanny, be sure to check me out on the YouTube at Yanny Place. It is a pretty, that should be like the motto or tagline or whatever of Goss, aka Fast Boy. I've already forgotten what it was exactly he said, but it was something to the effect of, I'm faster, what was it? I'm so fast, I'm too fast for my own good, but I love it. That is a pretty good description of Goss, yeah. He is very fast, which is why we call him Fast Boy. Self-explanatory. However, this can be a slight hindrance in certain situations. I did not just fall in a hole. Why do you ask? Well, you are just running around. Well, funny you should mention that, the homie Yanny, because just moving around very fast, while fun, does not necessarily do anything. Except be fun, which is fun, but it does not necessarily kill evil aliens. So there's that. It can facilitate the killing of evil aliens, but in and of itself, it does not necessarily kill evil aliens. So, yeah. I don't think the homie Yanny hurt me. He's moving faster than the speed of sound, which actually isn't that fast. He's moving so faster than the speed of sound that sound cannot catch up with him. Wait, would that actually work? Maybe? I think it... I am not just talking to myself. It may sound like that on the stream, but we are going to fix that for realsies. So you can hear the party chat and know, oh yes, Kyle is indeed talking to real people. Facts. How many Army of the Dead's dudes does... you can create circles. The homie Yanny says he can create circles. Congratulations, the homie Yanny. Booyah! Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop. You know who taught me this awesome space robot ninja in space? In space katana sword technique. It was actually the ancient, legendary sword master of Japan and president of Japan, king of the water buffalo, Bill the Samurai. Yes, the legend himself. The homie is never alone, says the homie, and be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Because that's his Nintendo, his Shadow Sword boy. Facts. Believe it. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Get chopped up, bad evil things. Did you see my freaking awesome swordsmanship? Even Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, would be proud. No, do not no, I did not just fall in a hole. The Illuminati confirmed. That did not count. God, I feel like I'm back on that Dread Cthulhu mission in Nioh. Everyone, the homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanny Plays. Is still enjoying his fastness as Fast Boy. Blue hair. No, that is the mark of the beast. Do not, that is almost never a good thing. I'm sorry, billions of loyal friends and viewers and such. Half a moment, I will be with you. I must chop, chop, chop all of these evil, not samurai. Are you serious? The homie Yanny says he has blue hair. No, you do not. Why? There are some very, well, I'm not sure if there are any right answers. There are definitely many wrong answers, and at least a couple extremely wrong answers. Okay, what was that? Just because you felt like it, basically? That's as good a reason as any, I suppose. I will not even mention one of the... Oh my god, who are all these people? All these people, what are you doing here? I know... Indeed, the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. Yes, peoples. Thank you for stopping by the way. I know that... half a moment, the homie Yanny. I'm talking about billions and millions of loyal viewers and friends and such. Yes, I'm sure you are all in shock. Absolute shock at what the frickety frack doggone crapping crap is going on. This is not Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, though his swordsmanship is quite impressive and reminiscent of Bill the Samurai. There's actually a reason for that. My robot ninja in space, which is where we currently are at the moment. Which is what currently means. Facts. See, we're learning stuff. He was actually taught by Bill the Samurai himself, king of the water buffalo, in the legendary Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo sword style. I'm still working out the details, but like this is the future or something. But Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, is his legend certainly lives on. I mean, that goes without saying. But perhaps more than merely his legend lives on. Perhaps he, and by he I mean Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, eventually... oh, and fear not, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Chessword Games, is bragging about the facts that he is the king of Resident Evil, which he is, though I'm sure that he's not trying to imply that that is superior to being king of the water buffalo. I mean, you know, as impressive as it is. The homie Yanny says that it's something about gotta go fast. I think that's going to continue for a while. I ain't throwing no shade, and even if I was, he could outrun it because he's faster than the speed of light, which is not how that would work, probably, but details. Whoa! He's faster than the speed of shade, unlight, than non-light, which is even faster than light, because that's why things are dark, because light hasn't gotten there yet, because it's too slow. Facts, believe it. Hey, I was talking to my billions of friends and viewers and such, bruh. Bill the Samurai, I mean, Robot Space Ninja, who has some connection to Bill the Samurai, who may be from the past or something. We're still figuring it out. Or maybe Bill the Samurai transcended mortality itself. it would certainly not be outside of his powers. Oh, it is more than possible. It is probable. But at the very least, the homie Aeon is down. No! Illuminati confirmed! Confound it all! Nani? Omae wa shinderu. Yes, we can still speak... Almost said Spanish. We can still speak other languages, including Spanish and Japanese, in space! Though we mostly speak Spacanese. Is it speed? Okay, the homie Yanny, be sure to check me out on the YouTube at Yanny Play. Hey, bruh! Get thee off of me, sir. Build this... Robot Man, the Robot Man does not appreciate that garbage. It reminds me of some garbage that Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo experienced whilst trying to fight Nobunaga Dono and his bear the other day, wherein Bill the Samurai just about got a bit upset. Evil aliens confound it all. There are many of them. All of your abilities are speed. The homie Yanni says that was his speed ability. What? Anyone? He'll go himself then? Hey, that is your business, sir. What a man does in the privacy of his own home, hey. Hey, dudes, the cryopid, it is being shot by evil aliens and such. I'm chopping them my very best with all of the fantastic techniques that Bill the Samurai himself passed down to me. But even Robot Man cannot kill all of them quick enough to something. That thing right there, the cryopid, that's how you pronounce that, maybe. It is experiencing death, and no one wants to experience that, probably, unless you're some kind of weird guy. Yes, people. Well said, the homie Yanni. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. The homie Yanni. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Said, want to experience death, which is indeed correct. For example, people who offend Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo, or robot ninjas in space who mess with our cryopid. These are examples of people who clearly desire death and shall receive it post haste, brother. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanni Plays. He just made a terrible pun about ice. I mean, not as bad as one of my puns, but you know, he's working on it. There is many English. See, I've spent so much time in Japan being Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo and speaking Japanese that my abilities to English are even worse than ever before, which is saying something. I know it's not your final form. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube Yanni Plays, says this isn't even his final form, which goes without saying, because obviously you don't just start a battle in your final form, or at even 100% of your power. Ah, no! Gravity got me again. It is working. That's the problem, the homie Yanni. Gravity is working. For the Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed. Facts. Oh no. Oh no. They are not. They are merely a nuisance. The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, says, I'm sure jokingly, said that the Illuminati was keeping us from achieving our goals, to which I correctly responded to his clever jest. That, of course, they are doing no such thing. They're just being a nuisance, which is all they will ever be. If I have anything to say about it, and guess what, brother? I do. Facts. Chop, 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 chop. The homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on the YouTube. Yanny Plays says, dot, 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 dot. Nioh. What about Nioh? Bill the Samurai? King of the water buff. The homie Yanny says that he must join us guys in the power of Nioh. Well, I'm just now starting to take a short break, but fear not, ladies and gentlemen, Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo, shall return. But we will also do other things, because there has been an awful lot of Bill the Samurai. Not that that's a bad thing, but there are other good things too, like robot ninjas in space. Do they have water buffalo in space? Because they have water on Mars, allegedly, even though that's not really... I mean, that's dubious at best, but still, let's just say they do. And ice is kind of like water that got cold and decided to be lazy and not move around. Well, if you combine fire and ice in the proper quantity, proportions, whatever... no, you do not get explosions, generally. Well, I mean, in some very bizarre cases, perhaps. The homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube, Yanny Plays. More often, just water. Or lack of fire. And or it's complicated. Actually, it's really not that complicated. If you put water on fire, it will generally stop being fire. Chop, 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 chop. Listen here, you evil aliens. I learned these magical sword techniques from Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo himself, for he lives on in the future. Maybe literally, maybe figuratively, certainly figuratively, but maybe also literally, for perhaps he transcended life itself. Because, I mean, he is Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. I broke the stream? What? Probably. You have guns. Homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on the YouTube. Yanny Plays says, I have guns. You also have fast, though one of the two will kill evil aliens. One of them will not necessarily kill evil aliens. A homie is never alone, says the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Facts, homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. A homie is indeed never alone. A Murdo? The homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanny Plays. Says that should be a Murdo. That should be the title. The Discord should indeed have a proper name, but I'll get around to that. But that would be long. Oh, it's the Nene! Ladies, oh my. The Nene is here. Little bunny. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my. Ladies. Is he talking to someone? Chad Riot, who's from Denmark? Ladies. Yes, I've mentioned this many times. I'm talking to the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. And the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. Unfortunately, party chat is still broken. And I'm trying to relay the things that they're saying, as you may have noticed, which is a bit confusing, which you may have noticed. You can't hear them. Yes, Chad Riot, that is literally what I just said. You're from Denmark. Who's related to Denmark, ladies? But they are in fact here. I mean, they're here. Like you can see them in the Vigi game being Not samurai, robot ninjas in space! But you cannot hear their voices. But I can hear their voices. And I'm doing my best to keep you apprised of the things they're saying. The homie Yanny, the one thing that you should have an absolutely... I just chopped that man right the frick in half. I bet he is feeling stupid. America! America in America. And Puerto Rico. And Denmark. And for Denmark. And for England land. And for Japan. And the water buffalo. The homie Yanni says, Muda 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 muda. Zawaldo. The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shazor Games, says he can't see anything. Is it my true... he's asking if that is my true power. Whoa. No, I don't think even I know what my true power is. I'm nearly afraid to even, you know, activate my true power, final form, etc. Because it could certainly destroy the universe. But no, that is... I don't think that is any of my powers. The homie Aeon. Be sure to check me out on the YouTube at Shazor Games. Hey, you evil aliens, leave our cryopid alone, would you kindly? The homie Yanni says something about Yanni Plays. By the way, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Facts. No, he says hashtag Yanni Plays. Be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Facts. Believe it. Chop, 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 chop. In fact, if you want to hear them, which you should, and perhaps even with the added bonus of not having to hear me, I mean, that's a win-win right there. You can do so at this very moment. Yes, this precise moment in time. Facts. You can go check them. Hey, get off of me, you alien thing. Build a robot. You know what? My robot ninja in space also happens to be named Bill. He was named after a legendary water buffalo king and samurai who he learned his sword chopping skills from. It's all a whole deal. Get chopped up a lot, guys, who are not. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Place. Says something about some tool named Kyle Jordan, and I hear that guy's totally lame. Have a moment, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shazor Games, says that he's on the verge of death, which obviously he's just kidding. Or if he is, it's only because he was only using like 1,000% of his true power. Is the cryopid getting damaged? Yes, it is, a lot. This is bad. This is containing the enemies is a good thing, the homie Yanni, who says he is containing the enemies. Killing the enemies is an even better thing. Yes, that is their goal, is to destroy it. And our goal is to not destroy it. The homie Aeon, be sure to check that out on the YouTube Shadowsword Games. Yes, it is. The homie Yanni says this is getting insane. It is getting a bit much. And he's not even using his full power. Well, you know what? Maybe you should, just this once. I mean, at least like 10% of your true power, because we're about to lose, and that would be unfortunate, especially after everything we've gone through. Okay. Well, just remember that. As fun as it is to be fast boy, he is not always the most effective. Oh yeah, I forgot this word thing. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, says he's going to leave a specter, which is kind of like a ghost. Kind of like one of those things, the revenants that you can summon in Japan, which is almost 40. What? wave 40 on Hydron? I don't know about. What? The homie Yanny is screaming. Huh? Are you serious? The homie Yanny says he fell through the floor. Now see, this is kind of funny because I warned him multiple times that one of the unfortunate side effects of Fast Boy is that he can go so fast that he will actually break the game and do amusing, except not really, things like fall through the floor and get stuck forever. And it seems this is what has now happened. No one panic, okay? Build a robot is here. Okay, well, be sure to check out the homie Aeon and the homie Yanny on the YouTube, the places where they are. The homies, please do our very best to protect that cryopod, because if we just did all of this stuff and then it's like, oh, the cryopod died, we will not get any of the things that we earned, and I will be less than amused. Yes, there are many. We should rectify that. The homie Yanny, be sure to check him on the YouTube. Yanny Plays says there are many, and I say yes, we should rectify that by killing them so that there are not many. See, I'm a problem solver. You know what? Let them hurt your homies and doggo all the time. No one panic, says the homie Aeon, and I agree. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube. It's Joe Games. Nice. The homie Yanny says the only ones who should panic are the ones who I'm going to kill brutally with my fists. He didn't say it in quite that awesome a voice, because no one's voice is as awesome as mine. Facts. But he did. It was close. Creepy freaking ragamuffin zippity doodah alien oven mitt machine. Just get. Go. No one likes you. You are adopted. Okay, there are many bad guys. There are many bad guys. Okay, less puns, more murdering the bad guys, and not losing. Sure, if the punching results in the death of evil, then rock and roll. Let's rock, baby. I'm not calling you baby, that would be creepy. That just, the figurative. Nox Taku, get out of here. I'm just kidding. I like Nox. Oh my god. Somebody tried to murder Nox. That was very sad. Ironically, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube channel, Games. Do be sure to keep your army of the dead around here, the cryopod, as your army of the dead. No, keep them here. Keep them here, because they have a higher threat, whatever thingy. Enemies will usually attack them first. One's my dude, and so the bad guys will usually attack the army of the dead instead of the cryopod, which is a good thing, because if they attack the cryopod, we lose, as I mentioned, and if we lose, I will be less than amused, as will we all. So we should take steps to avoid that, like having our army of the dead by the cryopod, or things like that. Just saying. Die, evil aliens! Using the... I don't know what these people, you billions of loyal viewers, I apologize, I'll be with you momentarily, but I'm sure you're saying things like, yes, in the name of the water buffalo, of whom the king was Bill the Samurai, the greatest of all time. What? Is it Chad Riot who's from Denmark, ladies? Because he has corn in his ears. Why? He's not a loyal subscriber. He should be in your stream. I don't. Why would he ever? Is that okay? Well, why are you watching me then? Which brings us back to that question. Nine. What? Why are there 9 people here? Is it all of the evil aliens? Or is it just people who haven't, like, all of my subscribers ever who are noticing, what is Kyle playing the video games that aren't Nioh for the first time in, like, infinity years? This is a miracle. I have to see it myself. Hey guys, that Cryopid, don't forget about that Cryopid. I'm talking to the homies, Aeon, be sure to check them out on YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, and Yanny, be sure to check them out on YouTube at Yanny Plays. You can't hear them in party chat because the Illuminati is something. But I assure you they are in fact here, and they are very real. And you should check them out on the YouTube at their respective locations. Shadow Sword Game. Oh, thank the frickin' thank Bill the Samurai, spirit of the water buffalo for all time. No one panic. Unspeakable numbers. Yes. Yes. The homie Aeon says that Kyle did unspeakable numbers. Well, I mean, I would never brag or anything, but that is correct indeed. And somehow 40 headshot kills despite not using guns. Apparently you can get headshots with melee. I did not know that. Okay. One moment, the homies. Aeon, be sure to check them out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. And Yanni, be sure to check them out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Split Chamber Multi. Oh, Split Chamber is good. Thunder. Doing anything else? Undying. Neo Z5. Axie Go 1. Lucas Johnston. I think Johnston. Hey, my dude. Bruh. My bad. I think I done told you like infinity years ago, like, oh yeah, we'll get that Grendel thing, and then I didn't, and then I was like, oh right, my bad, we'll get that, and then I didn't again, many times. But for real, we'll yeah, magic indeed, facts. Uh, Glassmaker standing. We're the homie Yanni, be sure to check me out on the YouTube Yanni Plays. Ask who we're fighting. We're fighting. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let's take a short break whilst Bill the robot pays attention to his dear billions of dear friends and loyal viewers and such. For he has neglected them. I don't know why I'm speaking in the third person all of a sudden, but I am. I can do that. And if you don't like it, then they can just leave and go somewhere else. For example, the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, or the homie Yanni on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Facts. And on that note, right. Chad Riot, thanks for stopping by. He's from Denmark, you know. Ladies, oh my. And the Nene. Hey there, little bunny. Thanks for stopping by. It's really nice to have you here. Oh my. And Chad Riot, who is from Denmark. and is related to Dracula, as is Alucard, who is from Canada. Ew, gross. Just kidding. Canada's. There's worse places in the world, I guess, maybe. Like, I didn't say it, the homie Yanny said, like the desert. Uh, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanni Plays. Uh, I didn't say it, that was him. I'm not going to necessarily agree or disagree. Just so there you go. Uh, right. Chad Wright, yeah. Alucard, who's from Canada. Ew. It's worse, almost as bad as the desert. It's at least it's not as bad as Australia. Am I right? Facts. Just kidding. Sort of. The mighty Pharaoh, he is from Australia. And he is above the law. Yes. That's my man, Zio. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Zio Returns. Facts. And on the Twitch, even though the Twitch is weird. I've been doing some of that lately. At the also Zio Returns. I don't know. Tell him that the king of the water buffalo sent you. And be sure to address him properly as the mighty Pharaoh. And remember that he is above the law. Inside joke. But you can't hear them chat, right? Yes, I explained that. Lucas Johnston! Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Appreciate you. Chad Wright, who's from Denmark, ladies, and related to Dracula, and Alucard, who's from Canada, ew, ladies, which is worse in the desert. Yee. Wait, no. How does Chad Wright talk? It's been so long, I almost forgot. Gotta do the Chad Wright voice. Hey, I'm too fast for you. LOL. JK. That is what Chad Wright sounds like. Facts, believe it. Lucas Johnston. Be sure to check him on the YouTube at Lucas Johnston, I think. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Hello. Chad Riot says, how's it going, Lucas? The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube. Yanni Plays just said, I'm about 100% sure he meant shut up Ortis, who's that annoying robot thing. But it almost sounded for a second like he said Jordan, but I know he would never do that because the homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on YouTube. Yanni Plays is awesome, and he would not. Facts. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on YouTube. Yanni Plays says Ortis, no one likes you, which is facts. No one likes Ortis, though he's still better than Fathead Lotus. She's gone, man. The homie Ann. We're going to save her. We're going to save the Lotus. We really are. You know what I mean, guys, in the talkie chat? We are going to save the Lotus. Wink. You know what I mean? Ladies. Oh my. Right. The homie Yanni, be sure to check in with YouTube at Yanni Plays. Agrees. If you need help, I can join, says Lucas Johnston. Thank you, Lucas Johnston. Chad Riot says, and Naziro, empty set. That's difficult to pronounce. Are you from Japan by any chance? Because I just happen to know you know what? Never mind. Thanks for stopping by, Nazirup. Appreciate you. It's actually Jordan with an A, but I mean, No big deal. Just saying. Chad Wright, who's from Denmark, says they have a bigger balls. LOL. Imagine that he's like, get a thing of like cognac or whatever, and he's sitting on a throne, all casual, like kind of swilling it around, like, I am Chad Riot, and I am related to Dracula, and I am from Denmark. Ladies, would you like to visit my castle? I promise it will be, uh, it will be something from Denmark. I don't know, but Chad Wright, who's from Denmark, would know. What else does Chad Wright say? Well, that's exactly what we said. Smash that like for Kyle. Just kidding. I am Chad Riot. I would never do such a thing. In fact, smash, as they say. How quaint. That dislike for Kyle. For he is not from Denmark, unlike me. Chad Riot, ladies. Pardon me, let me get a sip of cognac here. Ah, delightful. Very good year, ladies. We have much cognac and brandy in my Dracula castle in Denmark, ladies. That's what Chad Wright said. And then Lucas Johnston said, magic. Facts. The homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays, just said Magic the Gathering. I remember that. He darkness washed over the dude. Magic the Gathering is they're a bunch of scumbags. Bruh, screw the rules. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shut up, Mokuba. Oh, shout out to my man, Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corp. He screws the rules. But, Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Place, says that I can be an actor. Yes, I can, and I do. Yanni would also like it to be known that he is zooming, he is zooming, he is zooming, baby. He is zooming. Facts. And he is asking other people why they are so slow. He is literally becoming Sonic. Sonic. Gotta go fast. Get chopped up things by Bill the robot. Trained by Bill the samurai who was king of the water buffalo in an ancient era long ago. Though he will never be forgotten. Nope. Rest in peace, says the homie Yanni.
You are going to need more reactants in that relic.
Is it? Is it though? The homie Yanni is implying that perhaps Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, is no longer with us after the events of Nioh. The historical, real-life facts events of Nioh. And I am questioning his certainty and such on that, because, as we all know, the powers of Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, are nigh incomprehensible. And immortality is certainly not outside of the question. So, wait, no. Actually, being immortal is one of his, like, definitely for real confirmed powers, that because Zelda makes him immortal. How explain to you how to be immortal? Man, you got me. You have to ask Bill the Samurai about that. I'm not sure even he knows how to make a counter. A counter? What type of counter? This is very confusing. Okay, billions of friends and viewers. I'm talking to the homie Yanny, who you can't hear, but he is real, I promise. Be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanny Plays. Who is talking to people in his own millions of friends and loyal viewers in his talkie chat in his channel, which is Yanny Plays. Be sure to check it out on YouTube. And it's complicated. Okay, facts. Illuminati confirmed. No one panic. Believe it. I did not just. Nothing happened. See? I can stand on the air. Another trick I learned from Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. I will just chop things. Chop, 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 chop. It's so nice not to have to worry about key. Whoa! The homie Yanni just, be sure to check him out on YouTube, Yanni Plays, just said, SMASH! He said it quite loudly. And then he said Delaware, which I think might be a reference to My Hero Academia. Oh, see what I did there? I said dumb instead of dem, implying that it is in fact dumb. Not dumb smart. That is entirely different. I've actually never seen MHA, but I do know for a fact that some, not hashtag not all, though perhaps most, perhaps not, but at least a significant minority, not that there's anything wrong with minorities, of its fans are literally insane. Facts. Maybe not all of them. And that Deku is a total lame beta simp. And that is facts. Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube. Yanni Plays says ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. I'm not sure how many times. He said it many times. And then he said, just say that. He is following his own advice, so I mean, I respect that. The lack of hypocrisy. I can't relate to it, but I respect it. You're not. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, says he likes to use fist weapons. I hate to use fist weapons. I like to use katanas, like Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. He taught me his secret techniques. Yanni, the homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, correctly and wisely, because he is indeed wise beyond his years. Wise beyond most people's years. Pointed out that I almost forgot. This is getting difficult to chop up things and be a robot ninja samurai who was trained in the traditions of Bill the Samurai. You may notice my special swordsmanship techniques and stuff. Learned it. The homie Yanni is talking about activating his maximum speed. He is now Fast Boy. That is the official, not really, but might as well be, name of Goss, the Warframe, whose job is to be fast, which is why we call him Fast Boy. It's pretty straightforward. Something that he does indeed achieve with the words. Nope. I can English. It's just difficult. I've been in Japan so long. You know, that's Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. With admirable gusto, yes. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanni Plays, says, wee, suckers. He's probably saying that while being very fast, because he is Fast Boy, and being fast is literally his job. Sanic be like, bruh, I am jelly. Facts. Because he cannot, you know, tout his superior fastness over Fast Boy, because none is faster than Fast Boy, king of the faster buffalo, which is a rare but still very powerful and very fast, very very fast, like offshoot side family of water buffalo. I did not pick up the magical thingies that were required of me, so I don't get to. Oh, I did not equip a relic. I didn't do something, and so I didn't get something. But you know what? Hey, build the robot. It's all good. I apologize, millions of friends of yours. That's exactly what we said. Oh my God, there's so many people. Hey, the homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. The homie Yanni is investigating a mysterious sound that may or may not have been someone. Well, I dare not say it, but someone is their bowels are malfunctioning. The homie Yanni is on. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays. Is on the case, and he is very concerned, as he should be. He will get to the bottom of that. No pun intended, maybe. Billions of friends and people and stuff. Denmark has fallen. Sir, how dare you say such a thing? Chad Riot, who is from Denmark, ladies, would never allow such a thing to happen. That is fake news, bruh. Not facts. Not facts at all. And I'm sure Chad Riot, who's from Denmark, will have said so. Fade Teddy Plays. Thanks for stopping by. No thanks for saying that Denmark has fallen. I'm sure you were JK. Member of the Water Buffalo clan, I see. Indeed, sir. King, as a matter of fact. Well, in Nioh, but which this is not. Though I've been playing Nioh for. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Yanni Plays, is very excited to have seemingly discovered after due diligence and investigation that someone perhaps did indeed poot in the game. He is now expressing his lack of belief that such a thing is even possible, which would seem to contradict his previous investigation. This is a philosophical conundrum we have found ourselves in here. Right. Fade something guy. Yes. Thank you thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Places. He just left a trail of coldness. That's cold. He is elaborating on the presumed location of the alleged poot. And he is now saying the homie Kyle, the greatest. Almost accidentally had to be sure to check him out on the YouTube, but no, don't do that. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, said something about the homie Kyle, who is me. This is getting difficult. I'm gonna be honest about that. I can only imagine how confusing it is for the homie Yanni. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanni Plays, says that I really need to fix the party chat thing. I am quite aware of that, the homie Yanni, believe me, and I have tried very, very, very muchly to do so, and it refuses to. No, believe me, that was literally the first thing I checked, like, last year, when this first started being a problem. I was like, I have it set to share party audio. Yep, definitely do. Do I definitely have? But, what? Who is speaking this language that is not American or Japanese? Nani? I don't, or Denmarkian, but I don't speak that. Actually, Denmarkian is just English or American something, but said like Chad Riot and sort of chuckling and at the end of every sentence, and while swirling a cup of glass of cognac or something. Yes, the homie Yanny. The homie Yanny is talking about the many ways in which Fast Boy can be fast and such. Oh, Lucas! Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Appreciate you. Everybody be sure to check him out on the YouTube or something, if he is indeed there. I don't know. Someone said... I'm just going to keep pressing the chop button. And, I mean, that's all I usually do, and it tends to work. Chop, 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 chop. Johnny, the homie Yanny, be sure to check him out on the YouTube, is not 3 years old. And even if he were, he is wise beyond his years. Hey, don't tell strangers your personal information, the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Place. Don't tell strangers your personal information, alright? There's crazy people on the internet. I know it's hard to believe. Hanging out with me. But... there's other people out there. But Fade Teddy plays. Thanks for stopping by. He says he praises the water sheep. Well, you and I are at odds, sir. Hey, things that are shooting and or otherwise interrupting me, I do not approve of your behavior. You will be shot now. How do you feel about that? Bad? Probably. Indeed, the homie Yanny. Or something. Remember, party? Always. Party! He's a bottom. Who is a bottom? Oh, Deku is a bottom. Yes, he is. And a big loser and lame dude who's boring and stupid. Actually, I don't know, but I hear that if you say that, you will trigger insane MHA fans, and they will threaten to murder you, which amuses me. Oh, confound it all. I'm sorry, I missed that person who was saying other things. I'm just going to spin around and shoot, and they'll probably kill someone. You're moving. The homie Yanny is, if you're checking on the YouTube Yanny Plays, is questioning the effects of his. Confound it all! I've shot all of the bullets. Okay, someone remind me to use my fire gun, because I can just kind of hold down the shoot button and spin in a circle and effectively kill just about everything. Dude, you praise the water sheep party bottom. Yes, he is a bottom. Chad Riot says, why do we care if he screams? LOL. Because he is the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays, and and you can't hear him, as I may have mentioned, and as you may have mentioned after I mentioned it. And I don't want you to be left out of the loop, because I know how you Denmarkians are. Easy bot. So that is what. Phantom Zero, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Probably. I'm assuming I appreciate you. I haven't. As you may have noticed, there's much chopping of things and chaos and ordeals occurring, so my attention is somewhat, all around, so I only had time to read your name, but I still say thanks for stopping by. Partially because that's my, hey, busta bursta thing. Do the stuff. Me too. Fantastic. This Tonka truck works for us now. Victory! That might not sound cool, but those things are a freaking pain in the everything. Jacket, you are overly warm. I mean, I could leave. The homie Yanny is questioning whether we should leave. And I am saying, I probably didn't get the, oh wow, I actually did. Fantastic. Victory for the water buffalo. I mean, yes. the water buffalo can share in our victory. Okay, I apologize, billions of friends and stuff. Phantom Zero. Why does he run Nidus yet he does not get stacks? Because he is, as you may have noticed by now. Oh, ish. Wait, no. I thought we were doing things that were not this. That's cool too, though. Okay. Why does he run Nidus? Because I'm a bit distracted by other things, or else I would be getting as many stacks. Well, I mean, I get stacks, like, you know, like Thug Life, like, you know, get, like, stacking that paper and stuff, because I am an OG. Facts, believe it. Mr. Mild Manners, thank you for the Lady Titania Games. Be sure to check her out on YouTube at Lady Titania. Oh, you know, she is the I'm sorry, what term did you prefer? The official woman, and I mean that in a nice way. Not that there would be any reason that anyone would presume I meant it in a not nice way. Maybe. Yeah, and I mean that in a nice way. She is, in fact, the official woman of the mighty Pharaoh, who is above the law. Yes. Who is friends and associates, in fact, with Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. Facts, believe it, true story, etc. Evil things become chopped up in a similar manner to which Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, would chop you up. Because in this crossover thing, it is the future where I'm a robot ninja in space, and Bill the Samurai. The homie Yanny, be sure to check him on the YouTube. Yanny plays, so you can't hear, but just I can hear, is questioning why I do not use Fast Boy more often. Because he has a tendency, the homie Yanny, be sure to check him on the YouTube. Yanny plays, to be too fast boy-ish, and God frickin', and do things like, you know, run off of ledges, which I would never do, ever, okay, ever. Facts. And other kind of amusing but not really things like falling through the map and being unable to complete a mission that you worked a very long time on because of that, and getting a little bit upset, kind of like Bill the Samurai nearly got just a bit upset at Nobunaga Dono and his bit because they were cheating. And if you guessed that the Illuminati was involved, guess what, brother? You guessed correctly. Facts. Sir, why are you standing in the air? That is not allowed. We do not allow that. I will chop you more times to emphasize my point. Okay? 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 Respect the laws. All of them. Except the stupid ones. And the laws of physics are not stupid ones, usually. Unless I decide otherwise. And if I do, you will be the first to know, but I have not decided thusly yet. So, miss me with that. Brother. Become chopped up. The audacity. I'm disgusted. Fathead, I do not care, okay? And I'm going to chop that fat head right off of your shoulders. Facts. I was talking to the fat-headed thing right there that was to the left. That's allegedly the Lotus, though in fact there is no Lotus. There is only Nata. The homie Yanni asks if I can hear anything now, and yes, the homie Yanni, I can indeed hear anything now. The homie Yanni asks, Kyle, can you hear me? And yes, the homie Yanni, I can hear you, the homie Yanni. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube Yanni Plays, says, oh, okay, there we go. The homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube Yanni Plays, says, oh, there we go. I did not just muted myself. I've done that many times in history. Believe me, but not the... Is it Chad Riot? Because he has corn and he's from Denmark. And he drinks cognac and stuff. Is he from Denmark? I don't think it's I mean, I did say don't. We were debating, me and the homie Yanny, be sure to check out the YouTube Yanny plays. They're questioning if knowing if someone is from Denmark is a like personal info thing. I don't think that really counts. Well, he may have corn in his ears, or it may be that my party chat audio is similarly not coming through on your broadcast, the homie Yanny. Be sure to check out the YouTube Yanny plays. Especially since you can hear the homie Yanny. Be sure to check out the YouTube Yanny plays. And perhaps even with the added bonus of not having to hear me. It's a win-win. Facts. And of course the homie Aeon. Be sure to check out the YouTube at I broke myself. Be sure to check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Facts. Chop. Okay. Oh yeah. You need a nickname. Lady Titania. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, I just noticed he has a crit cat, says Phantom Zero. Phased. May you tell me something, Phase? Fade Teddy yes, you may. Though I probably won't notice it for like at least half an hour at this rate because, you know, things. But I will get to it. I swear. You have my word as a friend of the King of the Water Buffalo, who is built as samurai. Get shot, dudes. You have been shot. As promised. Build a robot is a robot of his word. He was inspired by the honesty and integrity and such of Build the Samurai, who was, in fact, King of the Water Buffalo. And the greatest samurai in the history of history. Believe it. Facts. And whose adventures we shall see again. Just, we will also see other things and not do, you know, just that for like 3 months non-stop. Get shot things. Danish is neither English or oh, I'm sorry, Chad Riot. Danish is neither English nor American. But we Danes helped to shape the British language. Yeah, with your yeah, you know, because wait a second. No, that is fake news, bro, not facts. Everyone knows that the Denmarks and Scandinavia has no culture. The TV said it, so it... What? The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, just said Illuminati confirmed, which is something he says a lot. I think he might have picked it up from me. I'm a bad influence like that. Something. But why is they... Why is they... I can English. Confirm this time, the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube Shadow Sword Games. Oh, we lost the homie Aeon. Oh, like in the game too. Well, this is an issue. No, it's not. Maybe. Get punched and knocked off of the universe, you alien guys. You robot guys. In the name of Bill the Samurai, legendary samurai of legend, the greatest samurai in the history of history. Savior of Japan, president of the future, or the past. I don't know. This is confusing. Just go away, bad things. Okay. Could you do that? Is this thing a bad thing? I'm going to chop it just in case. It doesn't seem to be having any effect. Maybe I need to chop it harder. Ladies. Okay. We win! I have no idea what all of these blue things mean. Are they good? Maybe? Hopefully? Fathead! Shut up! I think that is a good idea. Not everyone, the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on YouTube. He shares our games. Uh, uh, says something about something. Victory for the water buffalo, of which I, the robot guy who doesn't have a cool name, is not. What is it? How is it? El. But what? Island Kiam. It disappeared. Confound it all. He'll be back. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe. Okay. I return. What? Chad Wright, who's from Denmark. What were you saying? The Danish is neither English nor American, but right, yeah, they should, because they pillaged and plundered and other things of that nature, the universe. But still, they have no culture. That's what the TV said. And if the TV said it, I mean, okay. Suddenly, ice. Is this what it's like to be in Denmark in winter? Interesting. And on that note, going to. Oh, yeah. This is our doyo. A doyo. Did you know that the legendary Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, trained in a doyo? Facts. Facts indeed. Once he fought this billion-year-old man, and he was really annoying, and he got on his nerves just a bit. And there was this creepy beard dude who had a flag on his back who broke the rules and cheated and confirmed the Illuminati. Believe it. Facts, etc. Illuminati confirmed. But no one panic. Okay, we're gonna meditate. And something, right, that, I don't think you do. LOL. Pardon me a moment. I, Chad Riot, must drain the blood of a fair maiden. For I am Chad Riot, ladies, and I am from Denmark. And I am also related to Dracula, much like Alucard, who is from Canada. Oh my. I, Chad Riot, who are from Denmark and related to Dracula, ladies, find that notion simply untenable, and it offends my delicate, refined Denmarkian senses. I will take a sip of cognac now, ladies. That is what Chad Riot said. Facts. Believe it. Oh, Chad Wright is doing a musical now, which I will, of course, uh, you know, impersonate with 100 billion% accuracy, as I always do. What is it? Hold on, I have to pretend I'm swirling a glass of cognac around and sitting in a throne and being from Denmark. It's called method acting, okay? Come on. Some people go to college, but we think they're all wussies. Ladies, I'm from Denmark. Stop by my castle later. I'll be here all week. Because they all get all of the knowledge, except for the secret knowledge that is kept by us, the Denmarkian Draculian individuals. While we get all the hum-de-dum, dum. Ah, you non-Denmarkian plebeians. I nearly pity you, for I am Chad Riot, and I am from Denmark, ladies, and I'm related to Dracula. Facts. That's what Chad Riot says. Believe it. Fade Teddy Plays. Thanks for stopping by again. See, as promised, like a half hour later, you may tell me something and I will listen to it. Which relics are you attempting? Uh, uh, Chopping up the bad men and relaying the various levels of communication that are occurring and thinking to myself, man, I really, like, really for realsies for real, which is the highest level of realness that is known to exist. Facts. It need to get that damn party chat thing working so that the people in the broadcast can hear my dear friends, the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. And the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. Because, that listening to them and then telling everyone, oh, the homie Yanni, be sure to check him on the YouTube at Yanni Play just said this, and then it's a bit of a thing. Oh, and Lucas Johnston says, "All right, I'm back, baby." He didn't say baby, but I think it was implied. And Shad Riot, who is from Denmark, ladies, while swirling his glass of cognac, said to himself, "I'm Darth Screw You, a Viking Uchiha Sith Lord. Could you imagine that?" Oh my, how embarrassing. I'm Chad Riot, and I am from Denmark, ladies. I think I'll swirl my brandy about a bit. I'm not sure when it became brandy. It used to be cognac. That is none of your business, for you're not Chad Riot, ladies. And I am. One of my many Dracula powers is the power to change alcohol into different forms of alcohol. Oh my, indeed, yes. Ah, Denmark. Ladies. Facts. That is what Shadrat said. I could easily imagine that. No, Viking and Uchiha do not. No, those are literally the exact opposite. Basically, literally, figuratively, practically the exact opposites. Because Vikings are awesome and like freaking alpha Chad, and Uchihas are annoying, whiny little biz who are annoying and whiny and lame and totally beta AF. With a couple of notable exceptions. Madara, obviously, because he's a freaking pimp. Facts. Oh, and obviously the homie Itachi, because. Oh, and the homie Shisui, who is the true hero, and he never gets the credit he deserves. Also facts. But that's part of what makes him a true hero, is that he never got the respect or whatever, but he still was heroic and stuff. Because a shinobi defends the people from the shadows and stuff. That you know what I'm talking about. Believe it, all right? Facts. It's still better than Captain Marvel. You mean Miss Marvel? I think you do. So it's not all bad. That's true. Good point, Chad Riot. I'm sorry, I forgot to add the at the end. That is true, Chad Riot. It is better than Miss Marvel. But then again, what isn't? I'm glad you asked. The Last of Us 2 comes to mind. It is not better than Miss Marvel. And that is a terrifying thought. Let us not even speak of such things here. Because Neil Cuckman might strike us down. And God knows what he might use to do so. Oh, oh my. No, my. And not on that note, let's do anything that isn't that. Right. Oh my god. I can't scroll down any further. Am I actually caught up with the talkie chats? Or did everyone just leave and give up? Or both? Probably both. 5 watching now. That is not fake news, not facts. That cannot be right, can it? What? Chad Riot says. Okay, well, at least one person is still here. Chad Riot says. So, did the others leave? I am Chad Riot, and I'm from Denmark, ladies. Facts. I would assume so, Chad Riot, who is from Denmark. Facts. What? I heard the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube channel, Sword Games. Say something uh, about, oh my. Another thing that I think another sign that he may be hanging out with me too much. He might have picked that up from me. Did I mention be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games? Because you should. Facts. That's probably where everyone else went. Someone just said something that I won't repeat because it's not my name or anyone's name. Facts. No, you didn't mention that Denmarkian yellow face with sunglasses. LOL. Hey, yellow man bad. Chad. That rhymes, so it's true. Facts. The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, says that the queen of Shadow Sword Games, not the queen of the what? There is no queen of the water buffalo. The queen of the official woman, and I mean that in a nice way, of the mighty pharaoh who is above the law. Yes. Uh, yeah, not her. She's the magical fairy queen or something. Oh, that reminds me. I'm sure she left like infinity years ago, and I mean no, but I don't blame her along with everyone else. But just in case, oh, look at that! Look at that wonderful sort of Eastern Asian decor inspired fountain. It reminds me of Japan, where Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo is from. What are the odds? Pretty high, actually, but not the point. Oh, and they go a funky turtle that's like, meh. Wait, is that Genbu, the Pokemon? Who's friends with Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo? If someone put a statue of a water buffalo in the clan doyo without me realizing it, I will be amused by this. Oh, look! Bruh! Is that Karajishi? He's made of frosting. Facts. And he talks like this.
Hey everybody, I'm Karajishi. Remember to eat your vegetables. Ha ha ha. Okay, kids. Listen to your parents unless they're stupid. Facts. Okay, bye. Illuminati confirmed. Hey.
That's how Karajishi talks. And that guy looks like Karajishi. What are the odds? I'm gonna guess like infinity to nothing. It totally looks like Karajishi. Look, you can veritably sense the frostingness of him. For you see, Karajishi, who talks in a funny manner, as I did previously, is made of frosting. Because he looks like he's made of frosting. Therefore, he is made of frosting. You see, logic, facts, and logic. The most powerful force in the universe that isn't a water buffalo. Or Bill the Samurai, who is king of the water buffalo. Coincidence? I think not. What am I doing? Oh, yes. What? Nani? Wait, what is robot for Nani? Nani? In space! Nanda, kore wa sakura? Nani? That's extremely butchered Japanese that maybe sort of roughly translates to something similar to, bruh, is that one of them cherry blossom tree things? Like they got up in Japan where Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo is from? Illuminati confirmed. No, the Illuminati would not have anything to do with that. Would they? Probably not. Crazy. Oh yeah, this is our doyo. In space! Oh, and that is my spaceship in space! It is made of solid gold. It is freaking awesome. And I made it before they... That was close. Before they did that update patch thing that made the spaceships in space like infinity times easier to build because no one could actually build them because they were pretty much impossible to build unless you were, you know, awesome like Bill the Samurai and me. And I did, and I almost walked off the edge of the universe there. But I did. It's a spaceship in space, and it's pretty awesome. You can fly it around, and it's like pew, 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 pew. And the space missions in space, granted, it did have some minor issues and bugs and stuff at first, but they've gotten better, and they were still fun, I think. Let us gaze at my glorious golden spaceship in space. Oh yeah, that's space out there. It's in space. At stairs. Ha ha! Stairs. They thought they could defeat me. Don't make me laugh. Pitiful Illuminati. You thought that your stair conspiracy would be enough to hinder Bill, this robot. You thought wrong. You thought very wrong. They thought wrong. The Sigma reactor, that's my spaceship in space. Which, if Sigma reactor sounds cool, as you can see from the little tool tip, whatever thing there, it's just the default built-in one. Don't judge me, man. Okay, I haven't played this joint in a while because I've been busy rescuing Japan and being king of the water buffalo, which is very demanding. The Carcinox. I have no idea what all these numbers mean. Maybe I'll figure that out one of these days. Huh? Ready to claim. What? What is that? Claim a wreckage slot will be... I don't even know what that is. Okay, I guess. Apoc. Ellipse. Vitter Apoc Mick 1. What? This seems the same. It is not as many accuracies, but it is more critical chances. And it is many more damages. This is a good thing. We like damage when it is directed at people who are not us. Facts. Wait, no. Aha! Wait, what? Equipped on nose. Wait, do I only get like one? Wait, what? No, I don't. No, no! Stop it! Okay, hold on. Have no one panic. The Carcinox rapid fire toxin cannon. It fires stuff directly out of Twitter blue check marks into evil ships incinerating them in a moment with all of their dumbness. Not dumb, smart. IQ of 189. Okay, but Pulsar. That sounds cool. We're gonna use that. The Tycho Seeker. Well, I guess we'll use that since that's the only thing we have. Avionics. Oh, didn't they redo this so it's slightly less? This? Good. Okay, you know what? We'll attempt to decipher that garbage at a different time that is not now. Intrinsics. Oh yeah, didn't they make intrinsics take about infinity less time to get after I spent infinity of time getting them? I think they did. Aeon said, in space! And I agree. 13. We'll figure that out later. Customization, that's what's important. The Ghetto Cruiser. That's my spaceship. It's pretty awesome. I might rename it Bill the Samurai. Huh? What is that, the homie Aeon? Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Chef Sword Games. Huh? The Queen? Which one? T? You know, oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was doing. Here. Never mind. No button is it. Ladies. Wait, no, not ladies. The mighty Pharaoh is going to swim across the Pacific Ocean and deliver a harsh, destructive destruction upon me, for he is above the law, including the law of buoyancy, so he can simply walk over the Pacific Ocean. Facts. Facts. Or he could just use Lapras to surf. What? Oh man, be sure to check him out on the YouTube channel. Sword Games just said something about the Illuminati. What about the Illuminati, the homie Aeon? Are they confirmed? Yes, they are. The homie Aeon said, be sure to check him out on the YouTube channel. Sword Games said, ouch. What are you saying ouch about, the homie Aeon? Do not say ouch. Oh, I'm sorry, friends. Millions of friends and viewers and such. Chad writes this. Mistletoe, Abakayato, Ukono Ayato, Chibaku Tensei. Chad writes, are you trying to speak the language of Bill the Samurai, which is water buffaloese? Closely related to Japanese. I believe Bill the Samurai, if he were not impersonating Chad Wright, who is from Denmark, would say... I have too many voices that I'm sorry to keep track of them all. Bakayoro kono yaro Chiboku Tensei Munoshige Tachibana Nani? Ryojinjaka Ichigo Kurosaki. No one panic. That's right, Chad Wright. Believe it. Azed XX1, thanks for stopping by, my dude. Says hi. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. That rhymed. He also says, cool. I agree. Believe it. Appreciate you. And Chad Riot, who is from Denmark, and is related to Dracula, like Alucard, who is from Canada. Ew. Says, no one panic. And he is very correct. No one panic. Facts. Believe it. What were we doing? Not aside from not panicking, obviously. Wait. Who built this play? All right, I did. Well, that would explain why it's like a freaking chimpanzee put it together. No one whoa! No one panic! That is a secret way of transportation that I use on occasion. It makes things faster. If you're going down, which I wasn't. But hey, details. No one panic. Uh, no, the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. There was a minor glitch in the Matrix elevator, and I might have fallen through the universe because it happens. Such is my power. The universe cannot contain it on occasion. This is the cooled room. We do what? Right. No one panic. Isn't this a cool room? Oh, the homie Asmagun did something. Oh, be sure to check out the homie Asmagun on the YouTubes. He's a pretty cool guy. That was beautiful, the homie Aeon. The homie Aeon just did a beautiful little musical interlude. Lord Beerus, don't hate. These men sounded like angels. Excuse me, Nappy Saiyans. Can you sleep me? What you say? Lord Beerus would like to know if you can sleep him, nappy-headed once. What? You want to get nappity-napped? We got so many naps, we don't even take naps. Bro, what'd you say? It is different, don't it? Man, hell. That's SSJ. Am I allowed to impersonate that? Because, you know what? Uh-oh, I might get in trouble. We can't talk about this. Shh, no one panic. Moving on. And on that note, yeah, watch that video. You know the one. It's about DBZ. Not that one. Not the one with Sacred Ointment. God, don't watch that one. Hashtag Justice for Dende. And on that note, but not really, I think it might just be about that time. Oh, ish, it's 5:11. Indeed, it may be about that time. Good news, everyone. I am even more, if that's even possible. And even if it's not, because I make the impossible possible. And I touch the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, row, fight the power. Facts. Believe in the me that believes in the you. I can't point at the screen. Dang, I'm still getting used. You know who can point at the screen? Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. Just saying, no big deal. Now then, I'm going to return to my fancy, snazzy space. Yes, that's a word, maybe. Space porch. And meditate upon things. Like, for example, water buffalo. And the fate of a nation which hangs in the balance, or once hangs in the balance. And there was only one man who could save Japan. And that one man was, you guessed it, Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. And if you'd like to hear or see more about the adventures of Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo, you can do so. And I might almost suggest it even a little bit. Because, you know, Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo, got into some pretty funky adventures. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for anything. I mean, seriously, do I seem like a trustworthy person? No. Facts. Believe it. And on that note, I think it might be about that time. For this episode of Kyle Plays the Video Games that aren't Nioh for once and for the first time in the history of the last, couple months at least, which is basically forever. Because I have a very short memory or something. I don't know. Things and such. And on that note, special shout out and thank you to the billions of people who stopped by, assumedly, just to confirm and see if, in fact, Kyle was playing the video games that weren't Nioh for once in history, which would be one of the few reasons to actually stop by. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks. So special shout out and thank you to my billions of friends and loyal viewers, including but not limited to Chad Riot, who is from Denmark. I think I forgot to mention that 1,000 times, but yeah, he is. Facts, believe it. Thanks for stopping by, Chad Riot, who's from Denmark, and related to Dracula, like Alucard, who's from Canada. And Yanny, the homie Yanny. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. I will type it in the talkie thing. Yanny Plays. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. And special shout out and thank you to Chad Riot. I already said that you only get one. Oh, and of course, oh my, Naomi, Nene, Lil Bunny. Thanks for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. Oh my. Be sure to check her out on the YouTube at Lil Bunny. No, I did not forget your real name for a second. Naomi Hunter. But her real name is Lil Bunny. Facts, believe it. Thanks for stopping by, Lil Bunny. Oh my. Who else? Lucas Johnston. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. And for realsies, which, as I may have mentioned, is like the highest and realest form of realness that has yet been discovered by humans. Not sure about aliens or water buffalo. They are very advanced, but as far as I know, it's the highest. We will get that Grendel Warframe thingy part one of these millennia before the second coming of Bill the Samurai, King of the Water Buffalo. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Everybody be sure to check out Lucas Johnston on the... Is he on the YouTube? If he's not on the YouTube, well, check and see if he's on the YouTube. And if he is, check him out on the YouTube. Believe it. Appreciate you. And... Nazero... Empty set... I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'll just call you Nope. Nope! Wait. No, I'll just... That's confusing. I'm easily confused, if you hadn't noticed. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I don't know if you're on the YouTube, but if so, everybody be sure to check out Nazirope on the YouTube. Believe it. Appreciate you. And... My god, there's actually more people. I feel so special. I'm not crying, you're crying. A single manly tear does not count, bro. Believe it. Facts. And Fade Teddy Plays with a Z, so he's cool. Facts. Who was joking when he said that Denmark has fallen? It has done no such thing. And he too respects the water buffalo, I think, or something. Though he also pays homage to the water sheep, though he acknowledges that they are clearly inferior to the water buffalo, albeit implicitly. It was very heavily implied, I think. Thanks for stopping by. Fade Teddy plays with a C. He's probably on the YouTubes, so you should check him out. Appreciate you. And and he agrees that Deku is a total twerp and a little beta dude, and that he is also a bottom. Facts. So there you go. Appreciate it. And also Phantom Zero. That sounds cool. I like that. Who asked the very legitimate question of why I was playing as Nidus, which you have to say cool like that. You have to say everything cool whenever possible, but some more than others, like Nidus. Why I was playing Nidus and not building up stacks of space goo power, whatever the crap Nidus does, which is a good question because that is the thing you should do. And the answer was because I was like not paying attention and stuff, because that is the thing. But yes. And also question why not run mag. You know, I haven't actually tried mag, but I think I might soon. Phantom Zero, thanks for stopping by. And also questioned, intelligently, if I was just using melee, which, no, yeah, mostly. But you see, the key is that I learned swordsmanship from Bill the Samurai himself, who's king of the water buffalo, if you hadn't heard. So, yeah, facts. The guns can help sometimes, but that's not the point. Anyway, Phantom Zero, thanks for stopping by. And special shout out and thank you to Lady Lady T. You need a nickname. I will. Maybe I'll think of one. I don't know. I don't know. Lady Titania, Titania, which I don't know, man. That thing. Who just so happens to be the official woman, and I mean that in a nice way, of course, of the mighty Pharaoh, who is, as you may have heard, above the law, and is an associate of Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. Facts, believe it. And he's from Australia. I'm not sure if he's king of the water buffalo, says the homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube show, Sword Games. Indeed. Be sure to check out the mighty Pharaoh at Zio Returns. It's not Zio, it's Zio. I don't care if Zio says otherwise. He doesn't even know how to say his own name. Okay, he's from Australia. He can't help it. I'm just kidding. I mean, he is from Australia, but we still love him. See? Proof. You cannot fake that kind of platonic affection. Facts. Believe it. Thanks for stopping by, T, who is the official woman, in a good way, of the mighty Pharaoh, who is above the law, and who you should check out on the YouTube and the Twitch. At that thing I typed earlier. And who is above the law. And friends of Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo, etc. Oh, and also be sure to check out Queen the Mighty Pharaoh, Lady Titania. No, no, the home Aeon is asking an understandable question. He is questioning if I am the mighty pharaoh. No, the home Aeon, I am not the mighty pharaoh. That is my good friend Zio. He is an associate of Bill the Samurai, king of the water buffalo. Though they are separate individuals. I can see how you would mistake them because they're both, incredibly powerful and mighty, and uh, such individuals. So, yeah. No, that's Zio. He's in the Discord, I think. Isn't he? Yeah, Zio. Yeah, his title is The Mighty Pharaoh. It, as is appropriate, because he is, in fact, the Mighty Pharaoh and above the law, etc. And on that note, thanks for stopping by. Even though the mighty pharaoh didn't actually stop by, I'm sure he had a very good reason. Like being above the law, or being the mighty pharaoh, or defeating Kaiba, who was, as he was attempting to screw the rules, or something. Oh, by the way, check out my man's Kaiba, because he screws the rules. Is he on the YouTube? On the Twitch? On somewhere. Man, I don't know. Too many people keep trying. Anyway, on that note, moving on. And finally, Chad Riot for something. Thanks for stopping by, G. Appreciate you. And AZXXX1. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there's even more. Oh, T is here. I figured you'd left like a long time ago, because, well, I mean, what? Wait, hold on, what? Oh, Fade Teddy Plays is here. Have a good weekend, Kyle. Says Chad, right? Who's from Denmark. And Fade Teddy Plays. It says a word in a language that isn't American. So I don't even know what it is. And he says Denmark will fall, but he's just kidding. And he also says Thai, Tain, well, that says maybe, but what? Chatterite, what are you saying? Actually, I think that is correct. Fade Teddy plays, but still. Chatterite, what are you on about? And Kyle, your buddy Fade is a real weirdo. Hey, don't be saying rude things about I mean, he's not really my buddy exactly. I mean, everybody's my buddy. Almost everybody. But I think we just met. But still, don't be rude. You see, that is the Dracula side of you coming out. You need to rein that in there, buddy boy. Believe it. You're acting like Alucard, who's from Canada. Ew. Just kidding. Mostly. But at least you're not acting like Sassio, who's the worst brother on the planet. Believe it. I'm just mostly kidding. He's okay, I guess. Though he is sassy. And he is plotting in vain, might I add, to have me murdered. I was about to say not in real life, in The Sims, but probably also in real life, knowing it. It's always good to have a contingency. Game line. Right. So yeah, mind your manners, Chad Riot. You are from Denmark after all, ladies. Right. And Kyle. Wait, what? No. See, what was I saying? Oh, T is here. She says, Zio, sleepy boy. He is. King of the water buffalo. He isn't. He is sleeping. No, he is not. Actually, I don't know what Bill the Samurai, King of the water buffalo, is doing. For once, because we are in space. Perhaps we should return to Japan to see what Bill the Samurai is up to. We may very well do that thing. Natus, what are you doing? You're doing your weird thing. Right, anyway. Nah, here just working on things. Well, thanks for not only stopping by, but hanging out. Appreciate you. And on that note, I think that about covers it for all of the special shout out and thank yous. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't, because there's one more. And I saved the best for last. Or the, tied for best for last. I am, of course, referring to the individual known in legend, across the galaxy, across the universe, as a matter of fact, facts, as the homie Aeon. Be sure to check. Wait, but no, that's not quite what we're going. Yeah. Oh, no one panic. The homie Aeon. No, we're not. We don't need a extreme close up of my robot dude's groin. That's weird, especially when talking about the. All right, moving on, bruh. My is that my why my brain be all glowing? That's unusual. Is it not? I'm pretty sure that's unusual. I'll have to look into that. Might have one of the water buffalo doctors take a look, because, medicine is one of the many fields in which the water buffalo excel. Along with everything, because they are the mightiest race in the universe. Facts. What was I saying? Right! Nidus, you are clipping through the universe. Will you stop it? Please? My God. Look at the camera. That's my signature thing. God, I hate Nidus. I miss Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo. Right. The homie Aeon. Be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. That's shit. Typing? Machine, I ain't got time for your garbage. I ain't got time for any garbage. Except my own. But, yeah. Shadow Sword Games. Be sure, and I mean sure, brother. I mean, really freaking sure. Am I sure? If you even have to ask yourself that, guess what? You're not sure enough. Buddy, believe it. So be sure, and I mean very sure. So sure. As sure as you have ever been of anything in the history of history. 2. Check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Believe it. And the homie Yanny on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. Be sure. But Fate Teddy Plays. And be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Fate Teddy Plays, I'm assuming. You have my Nidus's polar opposite. Well, Nidus is all gooey and alien and weird, so the opposite would probably be the Revenant, sort of. I mean, he's alien too, but different alien. Artificial and stuff. You know what? That is a philosophical conundrum for in space, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. We are honored. Yes. Look, see my boy Nidus is all yeah! He is stoked. And it takes a lot to get my boy Nidus stoked. He's kind of a stoic. Not a stoked ick. But in this case, he is freaking yeah! He is ready to rage hard. Look, see, there you go again. He's like, yes! Facts. because the homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, believe it, has graced us with his shadowy sword-like game-like presence, which you should be sure to check out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Facts. In space, you return momentarily. The homie Aeon will return momentarily, and you should be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. In fact, seeing as we will be departing momentarily, which means probably another 15 minutes or so, but theoretically momentarily. So everyone probably already left like a long time ago, but in the strange chance that you forgot to, be sure not only to check out the homie Yanny on the YouTube at Yanny Plays and all the other things I said, but also be sure to check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games right this very moment. I mean, like, right. Whoa. Nidus. Right this moment. Do you see Nidus looking at you? No, because I don't think he has eyes, which is kind of another weird thing about Nidus. Nidus. And he's clipping through the camera again. Nidus, behave yourself. Stop it. You're being weird. With your brain hanging out and crap. You know what? You need to meditate. You were just... I think you might need a nap. Getting all weird and cranky. Alright, and on that note, Nidus is going to meditate on the glories of space and water buffalo and other things of that nature. And he's also going to get out his space in space iPad or iPhone or whatever manner of device they have. And he's going to be sure to check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games. Facts, believe it. And I think everyone in the universe should do the very same thing. And also check out the homie Yanny at Yanny Plays. But at this moment, check out the homie Aeon. What? Someone tinkered with Jahari's step? Go to... What? Illuminati frickin' are you... Oh, hell no. The Temple of the Hero? No, this is some serious ish. Oh, no. No, sir. You do not go around with the Hall of the Temple of the Hero, or the Hall of the... I can't remember what it's called. It's awesome, though. This is... Okay, you know what? Wait. Elevator! I don't have time for your garbage. Jesus. Get wall, I ain't got time for your garbage. What? Illuminati confirmed. They're trying to cut me out of the matrix, the network, the something. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I will investigate this most heinous crime, and if so help me, if someone messed up the Hall of the Hero, bruh, you that's right, Nidus. We are gonna be like, we are going to get more than a bit upset. Believe it, dude. We will take care of that. And in the meantime, do all of those important things, like check out the homie Aeon on the YouTube at Shadow Sword Games, and the homie Yanny on the YouTube at Yanny Plays. I don't know, but I'm sure it was a lot. What? The homie, I'm just going to assume, for the sake of my own sanity, such as it is, that you meant to say that it wasn't a lot, because if it was a lot, oh, bruh. Hands shall be thrown and subsequently caught in vast quantities. I mean, frickin' vast AF. Like, the entire time-space continuum will be composed of nothing but hands. Which is really kind of weird and creepy. So let's just hope that's not the case, or else apparently I might accidentally create some kind of Lovecraftian nightmare. It happens, unfortunately. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time on Kyle Plays the Video Games. Some of which aren't Nioh, as demonstrated here. Facts. The some of which will also be Nioh, because Bill the Samurai King of the Water Buffalo has adventures yet to complete. However, his main quest is over. And we'll be doing other things as well. Like being in space. And being in space in a different way. Oh yeah, Doom. I need to play Doom. So that's one. Oh, I guess I'm eventually going to have to go back to Louisiana. Ooh, that's scary. That's almost as scary as Australia. For Resident Evil 7 in virtual reality. And deal with freaking redneck Dracula chasing me around trying to murder me in garbage. Also, that other thing that's similar with the zombies. What is it? The Walking Dead. In virtual reality. Zombies about to be all like, we're zombies and we're stupid and stuff. And I'm gonna be like, well, guess what? And just, like, annihilate them. It's gonna be pretty cool. Facts. And other things. So, stay tuned and stuff, you know, because it's going to be pretty exciting. Someone is about to catch well, the entire universe, or even multiverse, maybe, if it potentially, but let's just pray that that does not happen. The homie Aeon, be sure to check him out on the YouTube at Shadowsword Games, because that would just be weird and bizarre. And like I said, I don't want to accidentally create another Lovecraftian nightmare. And last time that happened, it was awkward, to say the least. Facts. And on that note, I'll see you next time. See, I was right. It was another, like, 15 minutes. See? Never doubt me. Sort of. Something. No one panic. And on that note, see you next time. And remember, kids, winners don't use drugs. See you, Space Cowboy.